What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cardi, and in today's video I am bringing y'all boys the 3 most dominant builds in NBA 2K24. Now before we get into this video, make sure y'all boys drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications if you have not already done that. Also comment if you're a new sub so I can say thank you. I appreciate all the support recently. I've been trying to build some momentum back up, so it'd be appreciated if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications like I said. Now I've got some gameplay of the different builds in the background. In this video I will be giving out a small guard build, I'll be giving out a taller guard build, and I will also be giving out a center build. So I'm going to give you the best builds in each category in my opinion, and I don't lose. Now I've been playing some background gameplay for y'all boys to see and for y'all boys to watch, and I'm going to let that roll for a second. Then I'm going to show y'all boys my win percentage, I'm going to show you my stats, I'm going to show you how many games I've played, my pro-am stuff, and all that type of stuff, because I've been grinding this game. I've literally made 6 different builds, and I can by far tell you I know the 3 best builds in the game. It doesn't matter if you're center, doesn't matter if you're a tall guard, small guard, I have the best builds in the game. Whatever fits your play style, you will find a build here. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will drop a top 5 best builds, and I will give out more options besides these. Okay, I'll give out even more options if you don't find a video or a build that you want. All right, because I mean, in my opinion, you should be fine with any of these builds. You should be dominant on any of these builds. All right, boys, let's go ahead and get into this video right now. Let's get it. All right, boys, so right now I'm on my floor spacing slasher. I'm not going to show you the stats or anything, but I'm just going to show you my win percentage and stuff like that so y'all boys can see for yourself. Alright, so let's go over here to city stats. As you can see, I'm 259 and 18. I have a 94 win percentage. I've been going crazy on my pro-am team. I'm 22 and 4. I don't even know how I lost 4 games, to be honest. I really don't know. But there's a lot of sweats in pro-am, to be honest with you. I've probably played, you know, a bunch of the sweats. I played a bunch of people on the top leaderboard. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you can look at people's builds on here. You can literally look at people's builds on here, and I promise you all these builds suck, bro. Like this build, I looked at every single build earlier today. This build's not good. I mean, I literally am gonna make this build in the video, but he's gonna be 6'3". He's gonna have better speed, better acceleration, better ball handle, better shooting, better finishing. I mean, all around just better. All right, now let's look at Enzo's build. I mean, I can go all the way down the list. This build's not good. No need to have an 81 standing dunk instead of an 80. You get nothing there. Like, there's just different things that people do that make their builds worse. My center build gets better rebounding, better block, better speed, better acceleration, better vertical, better stamina, better perimeter defense, way better steal, better, I mean, it can shoot, it gets the better dunks. I mean, it gets better everything. Literally everything is better on the builds that I'm making. I don't really understand these people that are making these builds. Like, for instance, this build, these are top reps, bro, you know what I'm saying? And their builds are not good. This build gets not enough dunk that you could get. The defense is not as good. The physical stats are not as good. The defensive stats are not as good as my center. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. Now, Key Sticks, I think he had a solid build, but he plays ones. His build is the most solid, in my opinion, okay? I'd recommend a little bit more standing dunk to unlock it, the standing dunks itself. I'd recommend a little bit more driving dunk, but 84 driving dunk, you get a lot of the good dunk packages, so that's fine if that's what he was trying to do. I can see that. The defense is not as good as I would like it to be, but the only reason I think it's like this is because he has his strength up all the way, and he plays ones a lot. So the strength is very important if you're going to be playing the ones court a lot, and like literally every game he plays, I'm pretty sure, is the ones court, so I can completely understand that. He doesn't want to get dominated by post scorers. That's not what I play, personally, so that's not really a big worry for me, but yeah, this build's solid. It's solid. It's definitely the most solid one up here. There's a lot of builds that are like, dude, like this build right here, I mean, if he's still on it, I mean, what is this, bro? What are these builds? These are top reps, man. Top reps in the game. They have not got off the game. They don't know what a shower is. They haven't smelled or seen sunlight. They don't know what grass is. These are the top reps in the game making these trash builds. And you got me putting y'all on better builds so you can go out there and you can literally beat these guys. You can literally beat all the guys on the top leaderboards. I'm telling you right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get straight into build number 1, which is going to be the small guard. Second build is going to be the taller guard. Third build is going to be the center build, okay? So let's get right into it. I just wanted to show y'all, man. Just keep in mind, alright, look at my build at the end, close to the end of this video, and then come back and look at these builds, okay? Because they're not good. I'm going to be honest with you, they're not good. There's not, like, I mean, Nate has a good center build, but I could have made it better. I'm telling you, if he would have came to me, he would have got better rebounding. He would have got better block. He would have got better steal. The physicals are kind of the same. Playmaking is kind of the same on my center build. He would have got better shooting. Actually, the shooting is kind of the same. He would have got better finishing. All right, so the only thing that's the same is the shooting and the playmaking on my center build, pretty much, okay? And he would have got better finishing, better defense, better physicals. Coming to me. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. But let's just get right into the banger. Let's get right into the banger. Let's get right into the banger. All right, let's get it. All right, boys. I just want to show you for proof. Look at all the builds I have. 6'9" center. Haven't played on it since the first day of the game. That I really messed that up, to be honest with you, but it's okay. Then I've got a floor spacing slash. I haven't played on that since like the first day of the game. Won't be playing on it again, low key. And then I have these 3 builds, which are my best builds. These are the 3 builds I'm going to be showing y'all. All right, we're gonna get right into it right now. All right, let's go ahead and get into here. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the builder. Rebirth, yes, obviously. Okay, here we go, man. These are the best 3 builds in the game. It's not close. If you don't want to be ass and you don't want your friends making fun of you, let me cook up. All right, let me just cook. Okay, I'm going to cook for y'all boys real quick. So what you're going to want to do to start off, okay, handedness doesn't matter. Jersey number doesn't matter. And I'm going to explain every single step in this video of what matters, what doesn't, why we did what we did. All right, so on this build, on my small guard, I went 6'2", 169 pounds. Okay, I went all the way down to 169, and I made my wingspan 6'5". The reason we do that is for 96 3-point shot. That's the whole reason we did that. Okay, if you don't care about 96 3, you don't have to do that. But in my opinion, that's the best 3 without going to a 99. All right, so off rip, I'm just go ahead and upgrade everything, and I'm going to talk about it as we go through it. Okay, so 96 overall 3, max it out, 81 mid range, 71 free throw. We're good on that. Driving dunk, we're going to go with 80. You unlock a ton of dunk animations at an 80. All right, we're also going to move our driving layup up to a 75. I think it'll go up anyways with the ball handle we put on, because we're going to go with a max ball handle at a 95. I'm pretty sure it maxes out at. Or no, it doesn't max out at 95. It goes up even higher. Speed with ball goes up to a 91. Okay. Our interior defense, we're going to leave that alone for now. Perimeter defense, we leave that alone. Our speed is going to stay at 86, and our acceleration is going to go all the way up to a 94. Okay, you don't have to have a 94 if you don't want to. You could definitely tweak this and get a little bit more interior defense or anything else that you want, but in my opinion, I think this is the way to go. Okay, so our stamina is going to go all the way up to a 99 because we need the handles for today's Hall of Fame. I think that's it. And we can actually mess around with some stuff. So what I'd mess around with, truthfully, is I would probably try to take down what is it, your speed. I don't think you can get any lower speed though. Yeah, it messes with your speed with ball. You could go to a 93 acceleration instead of a 94, but if you want a 94, you can do that, just so you know. But I made it with a 94 because I didn't know I only needed a 93 for Hall of Fame speed booster. So what I would do if I was you is I'd probably try to get some standing dunk, get it to a 45. You unlock all standing dunk animations at a 45. If you don't care about your standing dunk, do interior defense, okay? Because you can get a lot of interior defense. Interior defense and standing dunk are both very cheap. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get as much interior defense, but we're going to try. All right, so let's look. Yeah, look, we get maxed out interior defense. See if we can get a 45 standing dunk. I mean, it got wicked right there, man. I'm not going to lie. All right, that's solid. Okay, I'm not even kidding. That's better than what I had cooked up already, just by taking down our acceleration just 1. Okay, because you don't need a 94, you only need a 93 for speed booster, but that opens up a lot of possibilities for you. I just made an even better build. This is already better than what I'm seeing on these fucking leaderboards, man. It's actually bad, bro. It's bad. So look, this year, all you need is a little bit of interior defense. Hold your hands up in the paint. And if they get around you or they bully you, that might happen. If a post score backs you down, you shouldn't be able to guard post score on a 6'2". But I'm telling you, if a 6'6" guard, if a 6'8" center runs up on you and you just have your hands up, you literally just have to hold your hands up. And if they take that shot over you, they're gonna miss it, especially with a 60 interior defense. All right, you're small, you're gonna get bitched a little bit, but your main goal on a small guard should not be trying to play defense. Okay, if you want to play defense, look for the next build that I'm gonna come out with, or the build that's after this, because that's what's gonna be way better for you on defense. It's not even close, and you're gonna be able to dribble just fine. Okay. In my opinion, though, this is insane. You get a 60 vertical. That's all you need for the 80 driving dunk to unlock a shit ton of animations. I see a lot of people only go to like a 70 driving dunk. But, I mean, if you're going to upgrade your driving dunk at all, at least get to an 80. Now, if you go to 84, which I'm going to get into later on, you get a lot of dunk packages. If you get to an 85, you get even more dunk packages. Then you have to get to an 87 if you're wanting contacts, 89 for the 1-foot contacts. I know everything about this builder. I'm literally a geek. Okay, I don't understand, truthfully, and I'm grateful for the views I've gotten in the past. I truthfully, no like ego shit. I don't understand why I'm not getting more views on my build videos, because I make the best builds in the game. I've made builds for all my friends, YouTuber friends I've made builds for, and I don't really understand it. I'm sure this build could even be a little bit better, But like the people on the top rep leaderboards and the people that are playing this game, even the YouTubers, they're putting out these terrible builds, and I don't get it. I really don't get it, because it's not that hard. It's not that hard to read and comprehend what badge tiers you need. Like, it's not hard to understand. Okay, at 80 driving dunk, you get a lot of dunks. Let's go through and explain everything I did. Okay, driving layup, it has to go up because it affects your ball handle. Okay, obviously. All right, driving dunk. Okay, went with the 80 because that unlocks a ton of dunk animations. You're not going to be contact dunking on this build. You probably get some contact dunks if you use the meter, but you're not going to get them consistently. That's just how it is. Okay, because you need the animations and all that type of stuff, but you might get a couple. Standing dunk. At a 45 standing dunk, you unlock the basic standing dunk animation, so your 6'2" will fly up in air and dunk the ball under the basket. Very simple, and you're way faster than most people, so you're gonna get those standing dunks off a lot. You have no problem finishing, literally none. Your finishing is chilling. You'll be a demon at finishing, don't worry about that. Shooting, I won the 96 because we want limitless range gold. If you go any lower, you start losing catch and shoot. You start losing your agent threes. You see what I'm saying? You start losing your limitless range on silver. My opinion, you can literally shoot from the other 3-point line on threes with a 96 3-pointer with sharp takeover. You can shoot from the other 3-point line and free throw line. I've literally green shots from the other free throw line. That's how far you can shoot with this build. That's why I personally did it. If you don't think you need as much three, the next video is for you, period. All right, you can also rework this if you want more stuff, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to keep this build up for now. Okay, now let's look at stuff like our ball handle. Okay, we need a 95 ball handle. That's for Speed Booster Hall of Fame and Handles for Days Hall of Fame, which is very important on a small guard. You want to be flying around that court. 91 speed ball. You also get Steve Francis at a 95 ball handle. The animation. You also get Trae Young at a 92. Our speed ball is a 91. If you take it down one, you get lose Hall of Fame Speed Booster. Okay, interior defense is up because if you have interior defense, you just hold your hands up, you will get a lot of stops. Now you're not going to be a defensive phenom, but you will get stops. You will clamp stuff up. All right, perimeter defense is a 65, just because I put the rest of our badges on there. It doesn't really matter. Defense is not the highlight of this build. 86, it affects our ball handle and our speed ball if we turn it down. Acceleration, we got to keep it at a 93 for speed booster. Strength, it could be higher if you want clamps or anything like that with your perimeter defense. Vertical, it has to be a 60 along with that driving dunk to get a lot of the dunk packages. 99 stamina for the Hall of Fame Handles for Days. That's the word by word breakdown. Okay, so now what you could do though, all right, I'm just going to do this, get a good look at this build. If you like this build, do whatever you want with the rest of those points. Okay, but this is the main base of this build. Okay, now look, I'm gonna go back and tweak this a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all boys. All right, let's go ahead and up our thing right here. All right, let's just up this. Okay, because I don't think it's gonna affect our ball handle too much. We literally go all the way up, just like so. All right, I think our ball handle's still good. We're at 6'11" wingspan now. Okay, let me see if I turn this down. All right, I think we could even go up in some weight here and get some defense. All right, just wait on it. Just wait on what we're gonna cook. All right, we still need a 93 acceleration. So at 180, all right, 6'2", 180, 6'11". All right, so look, what we've now cooked is now we have 88. We take this all the way down to an 86. All right, we lower our mid range all the way down until we can't anymore. All right, just like this. All right, now this is what you can do. Okay, you still need a 93 speed ball or acceleration. All right, what you could do if you were wanting to cook up something crazy is add more defense. All right, if you want to do that. So what you would need though is you're going to need a 50 strength. Okay, you're going to need a 50 strength, and then you're going to want an 85 perimeter defense. All right, the reason we do that is so we get clamp silver. Okay, now you could either choose, I think the finishing is just fine, but if you're wanting contact dunks, you probably won't be able to get that perimeter defense, but you can try. All right, and then I put the rest onto your steal. Okay, or you could take that back down, because you might not get really good animations anyways with that low steal, and you could probably put on something else like your dunking. I don't know how much I'm gonna get, but yeah, I mean right here 86 is good, 85 is good. Okay, that's gonna get you a lot of animations, but the problem is you're gonna need like a 70. I think you need a 70. It's vertical. Yeah, I mean, bro, look right here, we already cracked it. All right, so if you want more defense, you can take down your shooting, get more defense, and you'll be way better off like this on defense. Okay, if you really care. If you really care, you're gonna have to sacrifice some of your three, but if you want that three, keep that three. Okay, but this is just the way I made the smaller guard build that has a little bit more defense when I'm playing twos and stuff like that. Okay, so I have a bunch of different builds. I have 2 small guard builds, I have 2 tall builds, I have 2 center builds, only one that I play on, and this is how I really rotate them all in between, just to play with and play with whoever needs what play style. Like if I play with a team that needs a lot of shooting, I play with my 96.3. If I play with a team that needs defense, I play with my 6'6" has a lot of defense. Or if they need a center, I play with my center has a lot of defense. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next build. I know this is already a long video, but let's go ahead and move on to the next build. But I'm the build demon, man. I'm literally like Thomas Edison is the builder shit. Benjamin Franklin is the builder shit. Holy fuck. Alright, but yeah, this is the build that I have for y'all boys. Okay, you could use this one or the other one if you're a small guard. Completely personal preference. I understand people want some defense, especially on a smaller guard. You're a little bit worried. You probably don't even need all that perimeter defense, to be honest. If you didn't want that, you could definitely turn it down until you get clamps on bronze. Okay, you might want 94 feet if you want that, and then turn down your strength because you don't need it unless you unless you're trying to get clamps. You only need a 45, and then you can put the rest on steel, but you're only going to get a 65 steel, and that's going to at least get you interceptor. You get it at 60 if you want interceptor, and then you can turn it back up to an 80 if you wanted to do something like that. Okay, and that'll give you more steel. You won't get clamps on silver, but you have, you know, at least some steel that's going to get you interceptor. All right, you'll be able to play those lanes and stuff like that. You're not going to get glove. You're not going to be making people put the ball down all the time, but this is, you know, solid. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my 6'6" build now. All right, so again, point guard 6'6" for the tall guard build. All right, and then we're gonna go wingspan 7 foot. The reason we do this is because we want that 86 3-pointer. If you don't, I could recommend going 7'3". Okay, if you only want like an 81 3-point shot, and I'll tell you why you would do that. It's for more block. It's for better defense all around. Okay, just 7'3" wingspan with more block. You'll get a little bit better dunking if you want, but in my opinion, I think the 7 foot is the way to go because you do need some good shooting. So I went with 181. That way we can get our acceleration at least to, you know, an 89. But I mean, I didn't even end up going with 89 acceleration once I got to playing around with it. So this is what you're gonna want to do. Okay, max your 3-point shot in 86. Okay, at 86, what you get is you get agent 3s on silver, and if you go down any lower, like 2 more slots, you lose agent 3s bronze, and then you lose limitless range bronze, which is not worth it. Okay, so I go in with 86. 62 3-point free throw. All right, driving dunks gonna go up to an 85. You unlock a ton of dunks here. You unlock the LeBron James package, Scottie Pippen package, Clyde Drexler package, a bunch of different packages. You can get tomahawks, different park alley-oops and alley-oops in general. Just stuff like that you're gonna want. Okay, so make sure you have 85, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go down to my vertical. You can leave that at a 65. That's all you need. All right, for those animations. Now our stamina goes up to a 96. That's for the gold handles for days. Strength is going to be at a 50 because we're going to need that for silver clamps. Acceleration is going to go up to an 88 because we're going to need that for speed booster. Our speed is going to go up to an 80. Okay, that's all we need. All this stuff's going to stay the same. Our block's going to go up to a 68. The reason we do that is we want chase down artists. Okay, chase down artists is at bronze at 68, and you're going to get a lot of chase downs if you have the chase down artists. Now your steel is going to go all the way up to a 91. A 91 steel is broken in this game. Gold glove, gold interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. All these are insane badges, and they're all on gold. You're going to be literally a defense of death. Okay, so don't even worry about that. Perimeter defense is going to be at 85, all the way up to an 85. Look at clamp silver, 94 feet silver. All good badges are silver. Off-ball pass is even good this year. Okay, all these badges are good, and they're all going to start off on silver, especially if you have rebirth. All these badges are going to be starting off at silver. You're already going to be basically maxed at a silver. Okay, now for interior defense, I went up to a 61 just so I could have some interior defense because it's very cheap. Our speed with ball goes up to a 83. We do this in order to get our speed booster. Where's that? All right, ball handle goes up to a 92. Let's go and put this up. All right, if you go any lower, you lose speed booster, and you also lose some of the good dribble styles that you're going to want, which is like Zach LaVine and stuff. But I'm going to go over that in my best animations video, so go ahead and tune into that. All right, now everything else is the same. Oh yeah, 45 standing dunk, of course, guys. 45 standing dunk. Okay, there you go. That is the build. All right, then we put our offensive rebound up to like our offensive rebound up 1 to 26. All right, so that's the build. Let's go over it. Let's go over it. Okay, 85 driving dunk, like I said, is order for all those dribble move or all those dunk packages that you need. My fault. All those dunk packages that you need that are going to be insane, way better than that at 80. But you know, at 80 you unlock a ton, but at 85 you unlock all the good ones. Okay, you unlock good ones. Just you don't have contact dunks on this build. That's not really the purpose of this build. The purpose of this build is to be all around demigod. In my opinion, it is all around demigod. Okay. So next, your shooting. Your shooting isn't chilling. Like 45 standing dunk, we've been over multiple times. That unlocks the standing dunk animations. You're gonna get standing dunk animations like crazy. Okay, that's good. Mid-range shot doesn't really matter. I mean, you're gonna be able to hit knockdown even if this is a 50, so it won't even matter. Okay, 3-point shot 86. That is for limitless range bronze, and that is also for Age of 3 silver. And you're gonna also have a lot more of those other badges that are good. Like if you take this down one, you lose spot finder. Take it down another one, you lose limitless range, catch and shoot, and corner specialist on gold. So at 86, that's where we're gonna leave that. Now, pass accuracy, it doesn't matter, bro. It does matter. You don't want it to be a 25, but it doesn't matter in the sense that you would think, okay, I'm sure a super high pass accuracy is insane. Especially if you're a small guard that's going to be playing 5v5 pro-am, you're probably going to want pass accuracy. But this is more for my people that play 2s, 3s, a little bit of rec, you know, they don't play the 1s a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They're like all around. They don't really just main. I assume the casual player doesn't just main small guard and comp pro-am 24/7. That's not who I'm making these videos for. It's for the people that are tired of these YouTubers making the worst builds known to mankind. Okay, so I got y'all boys. Okay, 92 speed ball or 92 ball handle. That is for the Trae Young moves, all the good Trae Young dribble moves. That is for, I'm pretty sure, speed booster gold. If I take it down one, I won't get it anymore, along with blow bys gold, along with unpluckable gold. You need this 92 ball handle. 83 speed ball, like I said, is for speed booster and blow bys. Okay, interior defense, we already put that up. Perimeter defense is for clamps, 94 feet. All these badges. Challenger, if you went up 2 on perimeter defense, which you can if you want to tweak some stuff, you'll be able to get a gold challenger if you get to an 87. Or you'd have to take down your dunk though to an 80 and put your vertical down to a 60 if you want to do that. Just you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to let y'all boys know. We already went over the steal. Okay, speed, we already went over all this. So this is the tall guard build that I would go with. Okay, it's insane. I have plenty of people I put onto with this build. This build is by far the most popular build that I have created, that I have came up with, that I've cooked up. Okay, so in my opinion, I think this is an insane build. Do whatever you want with this build. I mean, I think it's, you know, literally insane. In my opinion, it is one of the best builds in the game. I don't think there's many builds out there better. There's a lot of builds on the top 10 leaderboard that suck compared to this build. That's just the truth. Okay, so that's it for this build. I'm not even gonna, you know, mess around with this, but you know, if you wanted to, like I said, you want more defense, you'd have to take down your dunk, which I wouldn't do. But what you'd have to do is do this right here, and then you have to go up 2, and then you could do whatever you want here. If you want more interior defense, this is what I know some people did, got their interior defense up. You take your strength back down if you want. And they put 1 on acceleration. This is what one of my friends ended up doing. I put this build up for him. This is exactly how his build is. Okay, now me personally, I want more dunking than this, and it really didn't affect much. It gave me plus 10 interior defense, which 60 is going to be good enough. Took down my vertical, which I didn't really like. Only gave me 1 more acceleration, which I didn't need. It doesn't affect any badges if I go from 89 to 88. You see what I'm saying? But if you go 1 more lower, it does. If you go to 86, it does. You only really need an 87 if you wanted to do that. That would even work. Put your vertical back up to a 65. Turn your interior defense back down to like a 61. I can't remember where exactly it was at. Our defensive rebounding needs to go back down. Let's see, 65. Or driving dunk goes back up to 85 like we had it before. And yeah, I mean, I just think that this is the best way to make this build, me personally. That's just my personal preference. But if you don't really agree, you don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want. I even got a little bit higher just by putting my acceleration down to 87. But do whatever you want, man. It's just completely up to you if you want to tweak this a little bit. But I just think this is the best setup for this type of build. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into my center build now. Alright boys, so what you're going to want to do for your center build now, I hear a lot of people say this, okay, they're going to hate. Now look, dude, I'm telling you, this is the best build in the game for centers. I don't get dogged out. I never get dogged out. If you're wanting to play rec all day, every day, what I recommend you do is make a 7'1", max the rebounding, max the defense, and max your pass accuracy, and do nothing else, okay? This is for the people that want to be an all-around center that can shoot, that can dunk, that can play elite defense, that can pass, that can be fast, okay? Your 7-foot centers are not playing park and dominating against me. It's not happening. I will dog you out every single time. If you're playing 2s, 3s, even in 5s, I know how to get boxed out against you, okay? Because I get Hall of Fame rebounding badges. You're not good, I promise. But look, all the old heads that are going to go into my comments and say, oh, this center build sucks. I don't care, bro. Come play me. Come play me, see if it sucks. Come watch me on the stream. You want to argue with my 94 win percentage when the majority of these games are on this build? You want to argue with the fact that I beat a bunch of top 10 players, that I beat good players every single game, every single day on this game? Okay, with this build? Come on, bro. I dog people out. I can't even tell you the last time I got out rebounded. So I went ahead and put up everything because this video is getting a little bit long. So I went ahead and put up everything already so y'all boys can just, you know, watch and see what I did. So this is what I did. So basically I put up my driving layup to a 60. There's no reason for that. I put my driving dunk up to an 80 because, as we've talked about, you get a lot of good dunk animations unlock at 80, so I put that up to an 80. Our standing dunk is an 80 because you get a lot of good standing dunk animations at 80. I dunk like crazy on this build. This build is very good at finishing, super good at finishing. I would even say you probably don't even need as much driving dunk as I gave it, because standing dunk is really what you do on a center. Okay, you could probably just take down your driving dunk and put it somewhere else if you really wanted to. But anyways, 78.3, that's just so we can get some of these other badges like Green Machine. If we just take it down one, we lose Green Machine and Space Creator. I'd recommend keeping it at a 78 because it's very hard. It gets a lot harder to shoot whenever you start lowering your 3. All right, when you start lowering your 3 and you start getting into the 70s, low 70s, mid 70s, when even just at the high 70s, I noticed a difference from my first build who had a 75.3 to this with a 78. I noticed a big difference in my shooting performances because I just think I can pass, or I can shoot way better now. All right, so let's move on to the passing. 60 pass accuracy is good for a center. I throw the ball from one end of the court to the other corner. If I get a rebound and my lock is running to the corner, I can throw it from where I get the rebound to all the way to the corner on a dime, no doubt. Now in the Pro-Am and in the Rec 5v5 mode, it might be a little bit different. If you're planning on playing a lot of 5v5, you're probably going to need a lot more pass accuracy. Now this build would probably play power forward position for your Pro-Am team if you were going to play. You'd probably, like, I agree, in some ways a 7'1", 7-footer, 7'2" build is more efficient to play center in some different modes, okay, which they're very limited. This is more of an all-around center, best center build in the game that can play 1 through 5. It can guard the 1 with its defense. It can do anything, okay, so don't worry about that. Passing will be fine on like 2s, 3s, and stuff like that. Even on 5s, it will be good, but it just probably won't be able to throw from one end to the court down to the other corner on a dime if that's what you're wanting to do, okay, but it will still be good at a power forward position. Okay, you'll still dog out 7-footers, I promise you, unless the 7'1" dude. If you put me on a 7'1" build with 99 rebounding, you're not probably gonna beat me, okay? You'll be able to compete, but you're probably not gonna beat me on the board count. You will compete though. If you're good and I'm good, you will be able to compete. But if you're a shitter, it doesn't matter. If you're a shitter on a 7'1", I'm gonna beat you out. If you're a shitter on a 6'8", I'm gonna beat you out. Doesn't matter, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and move on. Interior defense is 77. Now this stat matters because it gets you gold anchor. I would get 85 anchor, but I mean 85 for Hall of Fame anchor. I just don't know what I would put down. You know what I'm saying? I might put down my driving dunk a little bit. That might be able to get me some, but I just don't know. Maybe it's 75. Let's see if that could work. 75 and give me 85. Still, it won't even get me that even then. It's just, I don't know, man. That takes down my strength. Can't do that. I might be able to take down my acceleration. I don't know if that's going to give me 2 that I want though. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not worth it there. Let's go move my acceleration back up. Maybe take down this right here, down to a 92, down 1, down to 2. Let's see if this gives me what I want. It's not going to give me what I want. Okay, so you know, you start having to sacrifice too much, in my opinion, to get that 85. You could even take that driving dunk down even more if you really wanted to, but I just don't know, man. That's 85, so yeah, and yeah, I don't even have a 99 block, so that's not gonna even matter. Okay, I'm not doing that. I have a 94 block. That's for Hall of Fame chasing artists, so I'm not even gonna do that, bro. No, I'm not doing that. All right, so this is what I have: gold anchor. Perimeter defense, I went up to a 76 just so I can get 94 feet because I like to play all the way down the court sometimes when I guard the guard. And then we have a 91 steal. Like I said, amazing attribute. 91 steal is probably the best, you know, defensive attribute in the game. You need this on all builds that you want to play defense on, elite defense that is. You're going to be making people put shit down all the time. Gold interceptor, gold glove, insane. 94 block is for Pogo Stick, Pogo Stick Hall of Fame, and you also get Chase Down Artist Hall of Fame. That is why I went with the 94 block. The chase down animations on this build are insane. Okay, offensive rebound is only a 78. It's not the most important stat. You will still get good rebounds. You will still snag on people with a 78. 99 defensive rebound is where you get all your Hall of Fame rebounding badges, and I literally never get rebounded on ever, to be honest. Speed, you're gonna be flying around the court. You'll be able to play. You'll be able to guard, the lock, the center. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to play 1 through 3, 1 through 5. Doesn't matter. Your strength. You know, I'd really like to be able to get this strength up to a 99, but I think gold brick wall is just way better than. Don't go down to an 84. There's a big leap from silver brick wall to gold brick wall, and that's why I was kind of, you know, curious to see if there's going to be a super big leap from gold brick wall to Hall of Fame, which I don't think there would be. It's definitely noticeable, really noticeable. Your screens go from like feathers at silver to insane at gold, so I'm wondering if they're like out of this world at Hall of Fame, but I haven't figured out a way to get 99 strength because there's a lot of high stats on this build, like 91 steal, 94 block, 99 defensive rebound, 90 strength. There's a lot of stats that chew up a lot of attribute overalls, attribute potential that I have super high on this build, but I still found a way to make it decent all the way around. And then we go with the 83 vertical. You need that for Hall of Fame chasing artists, and it also helps your rebounding. You snag a lot of rebounds. You also get bronze post strider with this, and you get rise up and pogo stick and aerial wizard. Then our stamina, I just put that up to a 94 just because I wanted workhorse on silver, which comes at 92. I want to workhorse on silver. It actually helps me chase down loose balls, but that was mainly because the rebounds before patch were bouncing to Narnia and Bangladesh and Kandahar, so that's the reason I did that. But now it's not as important, but I still like the badge. It's a good badge. It's always been a good badge. But that's it, man. This is a long video, man. It's been like 30 minutes. I don't even know if it is all the way done, but yeah, this is the 3 builds best in the game in my opinion. So drop a like on this video if you like any of these builds. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Hit one of these videos that are on the screen. Hit that subscribe that's in the middle, and come to my streams. All right, we're locking in. I'm literally posting 3 videos a day. I'm locked in. All right, we're locking in for the rest of 2K24. I'm in college, grinding YouTube. Respect me. I'm out here. All right, so let me know if you like these builds. Let me know if you're gonna make any of them. Let me know if you have any questions. You can DM me on Twitter and pop my socials up one time for y'all boys that want to see. Alright, hit me on any of those socials. Okay, I think my Instagram is, I think I have a different Instagram now. I'm gonna actually have to get my socials updated. I'm gonna update it soon. So okay, I'm gonna update my socials here soon, but my Twitter is the same, YouTube's the same, TikTok's the same, Twitch I'm banned now, so I have to update that. My Instagram has a YT in it now at the end of the underscore, so hit me up on any of those socials if you have any questions and DM me. I will respond to you. Like I said, comment if you're new, sub so I can heart it, say thank you. I appreciate y'all boys, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace.